All right. Welcome to our second episode, our podcast of the Polyquad Life. Woohoo!
Hi, woohoo.
Woohoo! We made it to number 2.
Hopefully you're still listening.
So today, this evening, we are going to talk about two different events we've gone to recently. One, a swinger event, the Halloween party at a house party, and then our Polyquad cabin getaway to the mountainous cabin retreat that we went to.
Mhm.
So, with that, let's start with the Halloween party.
So much fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, I really enjoy dressing up. I think that's part of the draw that I have to swinger clubs is because they every time you go, I would say 90% of clubs, different nights or different themes. So I really enjoy dressing up and not being myself. It's kind of like Halloween every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Halloween. It was a Halloween party, so everyone dressed up
Yeah,
anyway.
but I'm just
But that's a good thing we love about lifestyle parties in general is the outfit changes and getting dressed up, the different theme parties and stuff like
watching
that.
people like be surprised at whatever you're gonna wear
Yeah,
next. And not everybody changes, which is fine too. Some people go straight from their whatever they're wearing to nothing.
yeah.
I've
We've
done that
seen that.
before.
There's
Doesn't mean I'm having sex, just means I'm naked at that
Yeah,
point.
It's an escape from reality.
yeah.
It
It's an
is.
escape from everyday life.
Yeah.
yeah.
So for the Halloween party, let's talk outfits. Let's start with
My outfit was hot.
you were hot,
Yes, very much.
very hot.
Well, Nicole won an award.
I did it
So
Yeah,
for most original.
most
Most original,
original. And it
yeah.
was very original and it was very sexy.
yeah.
Thank you. I loved it.
Loved it.
I mean, my top was a full corset, so it went all the way from my boobs all the way down to my hips. And believe it or not, my kids actually found that at Goodwill for me.
Which is cracks me up. They found it at Goodwill.
Right? And this is a nice corset.
Yeah,
But in the same sense, the Goodwill that we were at was a nicer Goodwill. But the thing is my kids found it.
I know. Which
And
is funny.
yeah,
Which
but I
we'll dive into that into another podcast about dynamics of
family.
of
Of
family.
family
about
and,
it,
and
yeah.
awareness, yes.
But one of my daughters was like, asked my other daughter, one of my kids asked my other kid, um, if they thought that mom would like this, and the other one was like, no, probably not. And then the first one found another one, and they were like, Mom, do you like that? I was like, yeah, I really do. And they were like, oh, well, what about this one? I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've worn that probably like, I think 3 times now.
That's
I
great
feel
when you
like
can
you've
find a
wore it more than
piece.
that.
No, I've only worn it 3 times.
Maybe with you.
Fair enough.
Ray
I
Ray
maybe
Ray
maybe
loves
putting them in there.
the closure on it because he can literally
Pop it right
just
off.
pop it right off with
Yeah.
It's not
one
like a normal corset. It like
flip of his hand.
Yeah.
especially whenever you're like in the moment. Taking a corset off can be a little daunting.
Yes,
It's like
definitely.
but you don't want to have sex in a corset either because that's the most uncomfortable thing
All that
ever.
boning
Yeah.
and everything, yeah.
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 The locking system in the front is the best. Like I told you after that one, that's the only kind that we're going to buy from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, literally, he runs his hand from the bottom up, and then it just pops
Pops
right
off.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so yeah, outfits. Mine was hot. I was a kitty cat that went to a rave or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Like I had glow sticks everywhere. I had a tail. No, it was not an anal tail. People kept asking me, "Is it an anal tail?" No, it's not. And then I had, my ears and my short little skirt, my big boots. It was cute.
It was really cute. Like I said, you won a reward for it. Most
I
original.
did. You know what?
We're so
I went
proud of you.
in saying, I want one of the awards.
Yeah.
I want one
Yeah.
because I'm spoiled and I usually get what I want. Right,
Well,
Ray?
Usually.
Marie and I went the classic plug and socket
Yeah, yeah.
outfit, which was fun. I mean, it didn't
Nicole
last.
dressed us up with some of her
Glow sticks.
glow
Yeah.
sticks. And
All four of us actually had some of the glow sticks. It kind
yeah,
of like
Yeah.
connected us that way too.
Yeah, and it
and
made it a little easier for us to find each
Each
Oh, you
other.
other.
could definitely see me, like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
from wherever.
you can see
Like,
you from space.
yeah, like I was bright.
Yes.
and Ray dressed as himself,
Yeah,
Well,
well,
he
No,
no,
he had a
I
he
actually,
had a
had
he
Mr.
had,
Fix It.
Mr. Fick. No, it was a baseball team
yeah.
jersey.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's
was.
more like
It
a
was.
mechanic shirt that my
It was.
dad used to wear.
It was more of a mechanic
Like the
shirt, but
old schools from the 70s.
It
it was
had
the
some
one of
kind like
balls
a
deep.
sexual innuendo on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
balls deep baseball team.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
It said balls deep. That's right.
Balls deep.
Yeah.
That's
It didn't
right.
last very long on him though.
Oh,
No, but
I
by the
think
end of the
for
night, the
first, I
shirt was
think
the
he
only
was the
thing I
first
was
one
wearing.
naked of the evening.
I know, and I'm usually the one that's the first one naked.
Yeah, I know. I think he was the first one naked.
I definitely stayed in mind to make sure that everybody saw my costume, so I
Yeah.
won an award.
Yeah.
It actually was very comfortable, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had our blow up penis that we had people sign.
Yeah.
Yes, we were
Yeah.
walking
I think
around
I was
saying, "Sign
walking
my dick,
around.
sign my
I was
dick."
like, sign my wiener. So
Which we didn't get everybody, but
no, but
We got a
we'll
good
take it
deal.
back
it's
with
currently
us.
Quite
hanging
a
in our
few on
bar
that.
garage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We take
definitely.
it down when the kids come over.
Yeah. So how many people do you say were at the Halloween party? I say the guest list. I would say they had a good 100,
Maybe about
150.
150.
150.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
was
what
a good crowd.
Yeah.
It was a
And
really
what you
good
have to
crowd.
remember about this, folks, is this is somebody's house
Yeah.
that they have dedicated and are using to entertain
Lifestyle.
I
the
mean, they've
lifestyle.
actually built quite a few rooms
Yeah,
and everything else
they expanded over the garage.
specifically for lifestyle parties.
Yes.
So there's
Yes.
rooms to play, but there's also a kitchen where we can bring food.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's bathrooms, of
there's
course.
bathrooms, a pool,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pools are nice.
a
Pool
hot
parties are
tub.
nice.
Pool, hot tub,
Yeah.
privacy fence around
Privacy
it.
fence. So
Yeah.
even though we were out in the country,
Yeah, neighbors
the
were
neighbors could not see all the naked
right.
people running around their pool.
Not at all. I mean, before this Halloween party, Ray and I had actually gone to one of their pool parties. Very first time we had been, and I was talking to the owner, and he said that part of the reason, I guess, that he started this, the wife said this has always been his dream,
Yeah.
but the reason that he was doing it also was because things could be a little clicky.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted everyone to feel welcome.
Yes.
And to be honest, I've been to a lot of swinger parties and things like that, and I feel like that was the most comfortable I have ever felt at a swinger party.
Yeah.
I mean, I can usually get along with anybody. I don't care if you're in that clique or that clique. I'm gonna go talk to both of you.
Yes.
But I just felt very, very comfortable at the Halloween party, more than I ever have. Yeah, made more new friends.
Met some new friends. Layout of the place, great layout. Like I agree with you that 100% felt very welcoming, non-clicky.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of
So
space.
if you are somebody that's like
Yeah.
me that sometimes needs to not necessarily be by myself, but
Needs to get out of the center.
needs to be out of the center, needs
Yeah.
a little bit of space, wants to more sit and observe for a few minutes versus being
Yeah.
straight up in the center of things. There was plenty of space, and that made it very comfortable for me.
You could actually hear everybody talking too. A lot of clubs,
Yeah.
the music is great. The music,
Yeah.
is part of
Right.
the
But it's so
ambiance, but it
loud.
gets so
Yeah.
loud.
Right, and they had music playing. They just didn't blare it so loud that you couldn't
Right.
hear yourself talk.
Right.
Yeah.
It enhanced the atmosphere rather than it actually being the atmosphere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good party. It was honestly the first house party I had been to. I've been to several clubs.
Besides the
We've
one we've hosted here.
Right, but
Besides what?
honestly,
Besides the parties we've hosted here, but those are
Yeah.
honestly
more
though, most of the
meet
parties,
and
the
greets.
parties that we've hosted have been vanilla meet and greets,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yes, we've had other couples over, um, to engage in sexual relations, but
Sexual relations.
sexual relations.
Actually, the first time we played was here
Yes.
after I don't even know if that was a date with us. We were just all kind of hanging out.
We were just hanging out at the local bar, and you're the one that came up and said, "Are we gonna go fuck or not?"
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody.
Everybody was already on the
We
same
were all
page.
we were all
Nobody else
we were all
was
thinking it,
comfortable enough to say it.
but Nicole over here was like, "Let's go do this."
I think
Are we
Nicole
doing?
got impatient. She was ready. She was done.
Yeah.
Which she's the one that closes down the club every night,
I
but
do, but I was like, "Hey, if we're doing this, let's do this." And it
Yeah.
wasn't even close to closing time either. I'm
No, it
pretty
was
sure it
No.
like
shocked
it was like
everyone.
midnight. And
Yeah.
we got back
Was it?
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really, because we sure as hell didn't get to bed till late.
That's a good thing, though.
That was a good thing.
Well, the thing is too is Ray and I didn't even stay the night that night. We had the drive home, and we
Yeah,
live an
you
hour
did. You
away.
did.
Yeah.
You drove home that
Yeah,
night. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't think we went out that night thinking that we were gonna have sex because that's not what
No
you do.
expectations.
No.
There's
We've
No.
had this conversation between us and between with other people as well. Like in the lifestyle, you can't have expectations going out with people or going out to parties, clubs. Like Marie and I have always talked. The best expectation I have when I go to a party is I'm leaving with her.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
go and have a good time, but
Yeah.
there's no specifics around that good time. That good time could just mean that Charlie and I are playing together, or we
Yeah.
might not play at all. Maybe we'll play when we get home.
Yeah.
It just really depends, but it's just to go and have a good time. As soon as you set out what our counselor has coined as a script,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be disappointed.
yeah.
Somebody's
Well,
going to be.
that because that's just you put in your head. This is the way it's going to
Gonna
go.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of going out, we're going to go out. We're going to have a good
Yeah,
time.
we're gonna go
And
out and
we've
have a
all
good
been
time.
Going
we've all
to a
been guilty
lifestyle
of it.
club and going to the
Everyone
local
is.
bar
Yeah.
Everyone's been guilty of a script.
should be about the
Yeah.
same.
Yes,
But
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a couple of dates that did not end well because one of the four in the date had an expectation, and
Mhm.
whatever that expectation wasn't coming to fruition, um, people get upset because they have that expectation. They
Yes.
talk themselves up. They're like, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then it doesn't happen,
Yes.
partly because probably the other people realize, or not even realize, but feel that expectation. And
Yeah.
it's not, even though you're going out on a date with another couple or whatever, it still needs to be somewhat organic. I mean, some people can go out there and just be like, okay, we're gonna meet up here at this hotel and this is what we're doing. Most people can't. You have to
No.
have some kind of organically leading into
And
it.
I think that's a big thing between us, four of us, and especially with Marie. She needs to have that emotional connection with somebody.
Maybe not emotional, but at least
Not
the
emotional,
intellectual
intellectual. Yes,
Yeah.
intellectual connection. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's more. I need to have a conversation with somebody and know that we mesh somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to there is no physical stimulation without some sort of
Especially for women. I mean,
yeah, without some sort of intellectual or emotional stimulation. I'm not going to get turned on by somebody just from looking at them. Just,
yeah, I have, but it doesn't mean I want to go have
well,
sex with
I
them.
have in the past when I was much younger, but it's just, that was also, in my 20s, and those days are way long past. So,
I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard it a long time ago. Men are like microwaves. You press a couple buttons and they're warmed up, ready to go. I mean, and not for
Oh,
every man, of course, but
not
in
every
the same
man.
sense, women are like ovens. We have to preheat, and preheat does not, you know, it's not always about like the foreplay. I mean, you have to
Yes.
have like an intellectual foreplay as well. The
Yes.
flirting, maybe the dancing,
Yeah, if you
the
come
We need
across
some kind of
as
build up.
cocky, arrogant, or just plain out ignorant, that's never gonna happen. It's just never gonna happen for me. I can't.
no.
Yeah, I just can't.
It's rough. And like I said, most guys are like a microwave. They can be warmed up and ready to go. I mean, I don't think I've ever looked at Ray and said I want to have sex and he says, "Nah, not tonight." He's like, "Okay, let's go."
No, this is Charlie's thing. When he's tired,
Okay.
instead he turns around and he goes, babe, I know you really, really want to have sex tonight, but, you know, I'm just kind of tired. The fact of the matter is, I too am tired and he knows it. It's just his way of saying, yes, I'm also tired. Let's go to sleep and snuggle. But he can't bring himself to say that. He has to, yeah,
That's right.
It's a
yes,
guy thing.
It's
he
a
has
guy
to make it
thing.
sound like I, am climbing all over him.
Well, yeah, we like to feel desired as well.
Okay, so questions that we received.
Well, hold on. What was your favorite part of the Halloween?
Well, yeah. Well, that was going to be one of the questions actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah,
start over.
jumping into the hosts.
Oh, you're gonna have to let Nicole be the host at some point in
I
time.
know, I know,
Oh, I'm good.
You can't wear your top hat all the time.
I know, I know. My favorite thing about the Halloween party, one was the atmosphere. It was really cool. First time being there. Great layout, spacious. I mean, I think it's bigger than some of the clubs we've been to.
We weren't
Oh,
on top
it's
of each other
No.
it's
unless we wanted
definitely
to be.
bigger than
Unless
some of
we
the
wanted
clubs
to
we've
be.
been.
Yeah.
Two, I love seeing everyone's costumes. There's some creative costumes, but I think the best part of it, I think it was the end of the night when we're just hanging out in the garage bar, just decompressing.
Afterwards, yeah.
Afterwards, just
Yeah.
decompressing from the party and comparing notes and
Yeah. We actually had another couple come over. Did
yeah.
not play with them.
No, we didn't play with them, but they just came
Um,
over and relaxed and kind of decompressed with us and talked about our experiences and their life experiences and their lifestyle experiences and
it
just
didn't
kind of
last long though because we were
we
exhausted by
were
the end.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh, and I take that back. My favorite thing was the Uber ride home.
Oh, the Uber ride was priceless. Yeah.
I mean, if looks could tell 1,000 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, we did essentially tell him where
Well,
we
yeah,
had been and
well,
what
we
we were
were
doing.
obvious.
You
I
couldn't have
mean,
been much more obvious.
I don't hide much in the way of this is my lifestyle. Now, I don't go to work and flaunt it.
yeah,
Pretty sure everybody knows, but
yeah,
it's not like I have conversations at work about it.
yeah, and we're not wearing upside down pineapple stuff everywhere we
Well,
go.
some of us aren't, but
Well, some of us aren't, but
Why do we gotta point me out?
I'm looking at both of you boys.
But yeah, it's not like we go to the grocery store and, have on all of our stuff.
yeah,
You know, we might all go to the grocery store and I might kiss Charlie and then I might kiss Ray and then I might kiss Marie.
Well, we were at the mall tonight and
Yeah.
we did that.
oh yeah, that one
Yeah.
couple shot us a look.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't
I
see.
showed up.
Oh yeah, when I was leaving, out
Like when
front.
we were eating?
No, when we were leaving, saying goodbye out front, and
Oh,
you
you
guys were
mean
walking
when
to your car.
you guys
And
walked me to my car?
yeah,
Yeah.
When we had walked her to her car, or
yeah,
when
Yeah.
Ray and I left to go that way and you went that way? Just whenever
both,
we were okay.
Both.
both. There was a couple both, and I think we all kissed each other.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that one couple just like stopped dead in its tracks, like, and then just kept on walking. Like, did we just see what we thought we saw? And we were like, yeah, you did.
I didn't even pay attention to it because it's not.
I just caught it out of the corner of my eye because they literally stopped dead in their tracks,
Oh.
which we don't care.
No.
I mean, we're open about it, but at the same time, a lot of
It's-
people
I haven't. Yeah.
think it's taboo, but people don't understand I mean, the Halloween party, there was 150 people there.
Hmm.
And there would have been a lot more if they didn't close down the tickets
Yeah.
because
And
they cap,
and that's
Which I
local people.
appreciate,
and that's
though.
local people.
And that's local people, yeah. And which I appreciate, though, that they do cap it, because it does keep it more intimate. And
Yeah.
again for somebody like me that, like I said, occasionally needs a little bit of space, I had that space when
Yes.
I wanted it.
Mhm.
And when I didn't want it, you know, then I could move in with the rest of the group. So I appreciate that, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, we do those kinds of things. I was getting my hair done. Everybody else
Stayed
uh
back and took a nap.
stayed back and took
Took
a
a nap.
nap.
Yes.
Um,
Clutch nap today.
and
Yeah.
we met up for
Dinner.
an early dinner, and when I arrived at the restaurant behind everybody else, I kissed everybody hello. It was a crowded restaurant, in a very popular part of town, and I
And none of us thought
I don't think
about
anything
it,
No.
of
but
it.
I mean, in the same sense, we're very comfortable in our relationships, our primary
Yes.
relationship and our poly relationship. Just because we're that comfortable doesn't mean that you have to be that comfortable either. I mean,
No.
there's
Right.
going to be a
No.
lot of um other poly relationships that are a secret poly relationship because
They,
for one reason or
one reason or
another, they
another,
just don't want to put that out there.
but also like swinging in the lifestyle in general is not as taboo as people think.
It's a lot more common
It's a
than
It's a
lot
people
lot
more
think.
more
Yeah.
It
common.
common.
That's a
still
better
looked
way
very
It's
for it.
still
Yeah,
Yeah.
taboo
it's
to a
still
lot of
Still
it's
people.
still taboo to a
taboo.
lot of people, but I
It's a lot more
maybe
common.
because we're so ingrained in the lifestyle in our community, but everywhere we go, we seem to run into people that we
That we
know
know that
in
are in
the
the
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
And
And there's some couples that we don't know them, but
yeah,
we can also tell that they're in the lifestyle. And
yes,
it doesn't, we don't run up to them and be like, hey, we're in the same club.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's just, if they notice you, you notice them, you give them a head
yeah,
nod and
yeah.
you go on. I mean, if you think they're cute, maybe you can talk to them. I mean, but
Um,
it's not like we just
well, it's
rub
funny
it.
because one of the questions we got submitted from a friend of ours was, what happens when you run into someone you know, like a coworker or something at a party, lifestyle party?
They're
And
there
I
for the same
and
reason.
I've always said you're there for the same reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
and we have had a friend that happened
yeah,
to, and they completely freaked out.
yeah,
Yeah.
They completely freaked out, and that's how we tried to calm them down by saying, like, well, they're
they're here at the
here
You
for the
same
same
just
thing.
reason that you are,
Yeah,
so what?
Right. It's
yeah,
not like they accidentally walked into this place.
no,
I mean, these
No.
places, you have to apply, they do
yes,
a background check,
yeah.
you pay a membership fee. I mean,
Which these membership fees get steep.
they can. I
Yeah.
remember our
This is
first year,
this is
and
not a cheap lifestyle.
And especially for your
Um,
no, it's
ladies with
not.
the outfits.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
especially the ones that really like to dress up,
yes,
like me.
like you.
I have lots of
Um,
outfits at home, and half the
yes.
time I don't wear them twice. That's bad. Sorry, Ray.
I do
Don't be
recycle
sorry.
I
mine.
mean, I do sometimes, but Ray also likes that I dress up. But yeah, so they have done the membership. They have gone through the background check. They have paid their member
Mhm.
dues. It's like I said, it's they don't just walk in off the street and you
No,
accidentally
Right.
see them.
no,
Right.
Now, am I gonna go play with them? Probably not.
Oh,
no.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, there may be a time way somewhere down the road that something might happen,
Yeah.
but we try to keep our personal and our work life separate. I mean,
Yes.
we might say hi, how you doing? But I'm also not going to talk to them about the party at
No.
work,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
precisely.
because
And
I might be way more open than you are. And, if I say something and a coworker hears it
yes.
too, it's just it's common courtesy. I mean, there's a reason that there's a membership. It's a private club,
Yes.
so you
Right.
keep things
Private.
private.
Yes.
And I mean, we've ran into people we've known. We ran into a couple that we knew from school at a club one time,
Yep.
and we're passing out Jello shots, and literally it was like, "Oh, hi."
Yeah.
We literally
Because
walked away from it. It's like, yeah, that's a no go. We're not mixing that up.
no, not at all. I mean, I honestly thinking about like the whole work situation. Um, met a girl there at one of the clubs
Yeah.
that I had previously worked with. She was kind of my boss. Um, and we have never played.
Yeah.
Um, I think she's very cute. I think her husband's cute, but we've never played. And that's it, and it's not awkward
No.
at all. I mean, at least not for us, it's not.
No.
And I mean, I feel like if you make it awkward, that's whenever it gets awkward. The other couple might not feel the awkwardness until
Right.
start acting awkward.
Right.
So what was your Marie? What was your favorite part of the Halloween?
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of already said it. I like the fact that I got to meet new people. Um, I liked the fact that, again, there was a lot of space. I felt very comfortable. And that's a little more difficult for me, I think, than it is for a lot of people, just because of everything that I've been through. Crowds are not my thing anymore, for a variety of reasons. So just having space and being able to be involved to the degree that I want to, um, and not kind of, and I don't want to say force, that's not the right word, but, when you're in a small space with a large number of people, you obviously sometimes may have to be closer, to people than you're feeling comfortable with at that moment. So I think
Especially
that that
naked.
was, huh?
Especially if you're naked.
Especially if you're naked. Yeah. Especially if you're naked. Um,
Which,
yeah.
by the way, just because you're naked, everybody touches you.
No,
No.
no,
It's
exactly.
No.
And
actually,
that's,
And actually that's a great episode for our next podcast is talking about
and,
boundaries
and
and
at
consent.
a good,
consent
yeah,
and
Yeah.
what actually happens in the lifestyle when it comes to those
Right.
boundaries.
And it's
yeah,
not even so much people touching me, but people bumping into me. And I think
Yeah.
that, um,
Yeah.
yeah.
everybody
With the
knows that
breast cancer, with
the
the surgeries
scars,
and
the
the
surgeries,
scarring,
Yeah.
and things
you
like
know,
that. Yeah.
yeah,
People just even accidentally bumping into me is a fear because, well, being in pain is not fun.
No.
yeah. And that feeling started to come back slowly. And somebody might bump you one way one time and you don't feel it, but then, they bump you again and you feel it
Yeah.
everywhere. So,
I mean, I really like the open atmosphere. Everybody wasn't clicky. Everybody was nice to everybody. Everybody was friendly.
Yes.
Wasn't any didn't feel shunned in any way. And I
No.
felt that way in certain clubs where it was like, oh, you're not part of our group. And you can
Yeah,
just feel it when you kind
you're
of
not a
walk up.
regular here. You don't.
not even you're not
Right.
a regular,
Yeah.
but some clubs can be very clicky. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
if you accidentally sit in their spot, you
Yes.
get there before them and
Yeah, you're suddenly
Yeah.
sitting in their spot or
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
everybody seemed like they were there just to have a good
Yeah.
time.
yeah. And like I said
So
And
before,
everything
I
flowed.
I don't care what clique you're in. If I want to say hi to you,
yeah.
I'm going to say, if I feel comfortable to say hi to you, I will come up and say hi to you. But doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with you.
hmm
right,
So
just being friendly.
just being friendly.
Yeah.
So the juicy details of the Halloween party. Who hooked up with who? Because I know I'll go first. I know Ray was playing
Hold
with a
on, you're
friend.
you're going first. You're supposed to tell yours. Let
Yeah,
I
you're
everybody
am.
supposed to
You
else
tell
tell
say.
True.
yours.
yours.
Don't
Let
call
Well,
let
me
while
out.
Ray was playing with a friend of ours, I was playing with another friend, a recent friend that I have met
Through
uh,
me.
through you.
Yeah.
Um, which was fun. We had a great time.
We were all in the same vicinity,
We
but
were all like within arm's reach of each other.
maybe
I don't necessarily know arm's reach, but
Yeah, maybe I would say
definitely.
Within
like
probably
5,
10
6
foot,
foot.
Yeah, 10 foot.
Yeah, 10
Yeah, 10
foot.
foot
Yeah,
Yeah.
range.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could literally all see each other at the same time. And even if we all couldn't see each other, we all knew that we were there.
Yeah, we all knew we were there and supporting each other.
Right.
So
And
yeah.
that's the great thing about the lifestyle is if you're feeling uncomfortable, something's going on, and it doesn't have to be your main partner or even a poly
Yeah.
relationship. If a woman looks uncomfortable, most of the time, I would say someone else is going to see that and they
Yes.
will,
Yeah.
make sure you're okay and intervene if need be.
But no,
I've
I
been
was
there.
very comfortable.
I've done that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have.
we've all done it. But I was very comfortable. I had a great time with your friend that you introduced me to. And then Marie and I ended up playing a little bit after that. Overall, it was a very fun party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, me, I had a friend of ours that went down on me.
Yeah,
Um, there was no like penetration. Um, yeah, that's about it. But I had a really great time watching everybody else too. Every time you go doesn't mean you have to have sex, even if your partner has sex. If that is a dynamic that you're comfortable with.
Right. That's
yes,
my marriage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ray bent me over the hot tub.
Yes, yes, I
Which
did.
which for everyone listening, was Marie's first actual public experience. So she's had other experiences, but it's usually more of a closed area.
Yes.
So that was her first public
Mhm.
experience, and we were very proud of her that she was comfortable enough to do that.
It was public, as in we were out by the
There
pool.
was
Yeah.
other people around that were involved.
There's a privacy fence around, but there's people that was up on the balcony watching us.
Yes.
So plenty of eyes that were seeing.
Speaking of people watching, Ray
Mhm.
had the best time, I think.
I think so
Well,
too. I think
totally.
Ray
Well,
had the best
I
time.
ended up playing with a friend, and me and her had been talking.
Mhm.
We've had a group chat for months now, and we ended up playing.
She kept telling her husband to go over to me, and he's like, "No," because somebody else was playing with me. She's like, "Fucking go." And he's just very
Like you would have
shy.
mind too,
I
guys.
wouldn't have at all,
You
but
poor
he didn't
thing.
want to interrupt,
Yeah.
so it is
Which
what it
is
is.
somewhat fair.
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, then the two then I ventured over the hot tub. So
All
and
within a couple minutes time.
yeah.
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 Because I literally turned around and I was like, wasn't he over? No. Yeah, he's over there now.
Which apparently there was some people, the owners of the house, when we had a gathering here, said something about it. It was like you were just. It's like, yeah, okay. Everybody knew there
Yeah.
was consent.
There
Yeah.
was
There was
always
consent.
consent.
There was
Always
always
That is
consent.
consent is always key.
Yes, definitely. So that led us to the Uber ride home.
Oh yeah. So I sat up front.
Yeah, you sat up front, corset and all.
Yeah. I did.
Entertained the Uber driver. Not in that way.
Hold on. No, I did not
Not,
entertain
not,
the Uber
well, no.
driver.
No, by talking.
Y'all were talking too. So, okay, so we're out in the middle of nowhere. This Uber driver was like, I mean, when we ordered the Uber, we weren't expecting it to be there that quickly because we are out in the middle of nowhere.
We were still getting dressed, and the Uber was sitting in front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, and apparently, according to Ray, I'm like herding kittens whenever I drink because I'm very social and I like to say bye to everyone.
No, it's easier to hurt cats
It's
when you drink.
easier, whatever.
Easier to hurt
Because I'm
cats.
social. And then so, we're like trying to rush and get ready, and we get into the Uber, and he's like, "Wow, I was surprised that I actually got an Uber ride this far out." And he's like, "There's quite a few people here." And
Well,
we're
like,
like,
oh yeah,
"Yeah."
you can turn around and come back because we only live we don't live too far. So I was telling him like, yeah, turn around, come back. There's going to be a host of more people leaving.
Yeah.
but he was looking at our outfits, and I think he was starting to put two and two together. When Nicole over here goes, "Oh, it was a swinger party."
Eh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, but that was it was a really fun time. Really enjoyed it. And then 2 weeks later, yeah, it's about 2 weeks later, we took a
2 to 3, yeah.
2 to 3. We took a poly cabin retreat in a cabin in the woods in the mountains. It was really fun.
Yeah. Which is
Uh,
one of the reasons that we have not posted. We had not posted any of our
yeah,
episodes yet because we were going to work on those while we were there.
Yes, we were
And
supposed to start down there.
but the Wi-Fi went out in the cabin.
Mother Nature decided that they were going to take that
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
us, which was honestly was great. Just unplugging from
Yeah.
It was kind of
everything,
it was a
Well,
good
I mean,
thing.
we
It was
unplugged, but
definitely
we also plugged in.
plugged into each other.
Yeah.
Um,
So this
But
is
it wasn't
may have
all
been some
about
of
sex
that.
that weekend
no.
either.
No, we
Well,
I
played
mean, we played,
we
we
played
Yeah.
talked.
games, we talked,
Mhm.
we had
Yeah.
our first
We
argument,
did have
yeah,
our
Nicole
and
and
I
first
was
I
going to get
did.
to that. So let's go day by day. So we got there on Friday. Drove through what was probably one of the worst driving conditions in the middle of nowhere, pitch black, piss pouring rain.
It was not the worst driving conditions, but for a place that you didn't know where you were going, it
Yeah.
wasn't the
Yes.
best.
Yeah.
Yes, going down dirt roads,
Dirt roads and
dirt
stuff like
gravel
that.
roads. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the GPS we had to take to a certain location,
And
and then
then
follow instructions that
follow
were given to us.
Yeah, that we're still several miles away from our
Yeah,
cabin.
we
Right,
were
because
literally in the middle
GPS
of
would not
nowhere.
actually take us to the cabin
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. Phone service was hardly any as
Mhm.
well, which
Well,
was
and I
kind of
don't
nice.
think those roads would have been on most GPSs.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
no.
I think that was the
Um,
reason for that.
I think the first thing we did was unpack and got dinner going because we were starving.
Well, I don't think we were. We might have been. We were hungry. We weren't starving because
Yeah, I don't
we
think
had.
we were starving, but we were hungry.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did like a little
And
charcuterie
for
board
everyone
type
that's
thing.
listening, we love to eat.
We love to eat.
We love to eat.
Food is good.
Food
Food
is
is
good.
good. We love music and we love to
Yeah,
eat.
we love
We love
music.
good friends. So what? It's like we're Italian and we're not.
No, we're not. Not
We're
at
not
all.
Italian at all.
Nope.
So yeah, we got everything unloaded while it was still raining a little bit. Maria and I worked on, unloading all the groceries and putting them away, and while the guys carried everything else in, and then we ate.
And then it was hot tub time. Speaking of hot tubs, we have a theme this podcast talking about hot tubs. We got in the hot tub. Of course, we're naked. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, where did the glow sticks come from?
I bought them because I was like, oh, the glow sticks would be cool in the hot tub, and they all just wound up in one spot. It wasn't that cool.
No,
I
because
was
all
like,
of a sudden
oh,
I turn around and there's like 30 glow sticks.
there's
in there.
not 30
There
glow
were not
sticks.
30. That's an
Was-
over exaggeration,
Maybe
Charlie.
10.
Okay, 10,
20.
20.
Jesus, how much have you had to drink?
I was gonna go with 15, so
Okay.
there I am,
Whatever.
middle of the road
Anyway, so
again.
we threw glow sticks in there. They all,
Yeah.
because of the
jet stream.
the jet stream and all that, they all wound up in one spot,
Yeah.
which was
But
annoying.
They were
We
trying to
did
go
take
back
them
in
out
the
before they
box.
wound up in the
filter.
filter.
Yes.
So
There was
yeah.
no damage to the hot tub done.
Not at all.
And then when we played.
Did we play? Yeah, we did play
We
that
played.
Oh
night.
yeah, you
And-
broke out the sex machine.
Oh yes.
Was that the first night?
That was the first
That
night.
was the no.
No, that was the second
that
night.
was the second night.
That was the second night. The first night we played and we all crashed in the king size bed,
Mm-hmm.
which the four of us can sleep in a king size bed for a few hours.
Until
But-
one of us wakes up to go
Until
to the
one of us
bathroom
wakes up
and
to go to the
you go
bathroom
to
and
another
things
bed.
Yeah.
typically get disrupted in that person gets up and then people kind of start to roll around and there's literally no room for that person to come back to go to bed.
Yeah.
No, first one out of the bed is usually ends up in the next bed.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
one out of the bed usually ends up in another bed.
Which is
but-
kind of hard for Charlie and I, since we both wear
CPAP.
the CPAP. So we're kind of plugged in, and you're half asleep and have to grab your CPAP and go to the other room. But Charlie's done it a couple times.
Yeah.
I never have, because once I'm out, I'm usually out. Even if I wake up to somebody moving, I'm out. So we played, but it wasn't. No, the second night was a sex machine.
Second night was
Second
sex
night was
machine.
a sex
Okay.
machine.
Mhm. So we went the second day. we went into town,
to purchase a
a
Router,
router to
Thank you,
try
that's what
and
it
get the
was.
Wi-Fi back up and going so that we could record this podcast.
but that
That
did
was
not
to
work.
no avail.
That was so that worked.
Yeah, that didn't work. We
That
tried.
was not the problem, but we did try.
Yeah,
So we said, "Fuck it."
we said fuck it.
I made lasagna for dinner.
You did. That was the bomb.
It was. And then we all got in the hot tub and um
Then we broke out the big bag of dicks.
well, hold on. So we did not break out the big bag of dicks yet. So Charlie and I played in the hot tub first.
Yes.
I'm not sure what Marie and
Watching.
Ray were doing. Y'all were just watching? Okay. Well, we weren't paying attention to them
No.
watching. And then they wound up getting back in the hot tub with us, I think, and then it started to get a little chilly. No, we played cards for a while.
Yeah,
We
we
played
got
cards,
that relationship couple
yeah,
question game.
which is amazing. We
Yeah.
didn't make it nowhere near even a quarter of the deck.
No.
Great
It was great
conversation.
conversation.
Yeah.
Really good conversation. And then we got the big bag of dicks out.
Yeah, it got cold, so we got the big bag of dicks out.
Yeah.
And then the big mechanical dick. Not the big mechanical dick. I mean, it's not that big, but it's fun. And Marie was like, I don't know. I'm hard to get off. I was like, trust me. Because I'm extremely hard to get off. Like you have to hold your knee up one way and you gotta stick your tongue out. Fuck, like
Nicole has a
everything.
diagram.
I have a diagram.
She's got a diagram. You there, that there, this here, you there.
I mean, in all honesty, the older you get, sometimes
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's
no.
It's
a
very
lot
true.
harder
I
to.
used to orgasm much easier than before I entered menopause.
Yeah.
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 So I was able to orgasm pretty quickly. And then I was like, Marie, you need to try it. And she goes, okay, I'll try it, but I don't know. And I think within 2 minutes of, um, it working on her, she was there. And I was like, see, told you. I actually have a picture of Charlie and Ray setting it up. It's quite comical.
It is.
It's
quite
not comical, but it's very just brings back great memories.
Yes. That's in the photo vault.
It is in the photo vault. All
Yes.
of our sexy pics are in a photo vault.
Yes.
It's all in a secure secure folder.
Yes. What else did we do?
Well, so that was Saturday. What do we do Sunday? Sunday is when we had the argument.
Sunday's when we did the
Yeah,
argument. We
argument.
did the hike first.
We went hiking.
Yeah, we did it.
In
No,
the
the
cold,
hike. Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
hike was
yeah, you're right.
Sunday.
Yep.
cold rain.
Cold rain, but it was nice. It was a pretty view.
It
It was a
Yeah.
beautiful view.
gorgeous view.
Nicole does not hike, but it was a very easy hike.
It was an
Yeah.
easy hike.
Cold and
But it was
rainy.
cold and rainy.
Yeah.
But we did want to get out there and
It was supposed to be a 20-minute drive. Wound up turned into an hour.
Yeah.
well over
Well, it
an
was-
hour.
Well, the GPS took us the wrong way, and then, the GPS took us to the bottom of the mountain,
Yeah, if we wanted to
Not-
Right,
climb
where
it.
you'd be able to see it.
where we were able to see it, not
Yeah.
the trail to the top of the mountain, where
Where we could
Ray and
look
I were
out
like,
at
well,
it.
we can climb it.
Oh no, I would
Not.
not have climbed
Yeah.
it. That
We
wind.
were not prepared for that. There were actually
No.
people out there though that were roughing it. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Whew,
Yeah, no.
you're dedicated."
It was
Um,
cold
was
and rainy,
cold,
and
rainy.
no.
And then we had our argument, our first
yeah, we had our first argument,
argument.
Mhm.
which wasn't a bad thing because,
No, it's great. We learned to communicate.
as Ray says, and I'd like him to actually be
Yeah,
the one to.
Most people think that like the perfect relationship, everybody gets along, you never have
Yeah.
no problems, no arguments. If you don't have arguments and disagreements, then someone is just giving the other person whatever they want. There's going to be disagreements. It's all in how you handle those
Yes.
disagreements.
And I think you said at one point in time, it's like arguments can be good because it shows that you care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
shows that you care. It shows that you care about the other person and what, even though you might be upset with that person at the time, or they might be upset with you, the fact that you are upset shows that you care.
You care about the relationship
You care
enough
about the
to
relationship
say
enough
something.
to say something, right?
Right.
And argument does not mean full out yelling, screaming, throwing things.
No.
No.
We had a disagreement, and one person got a little loud, the other person shut down, which is not like them. Um, yeah. So I think it only lasted maybe about an hour, hour and a half, and then uh,
And the whole time wasn't arguing.
no, it was
It
No.
not.
was
No,
a
There was
literally, it
So
was
it
separation
was
like
a
a
cool
and
for,
down time.
well,
yeah,
I
cool
found it
down
was
time.
great. We all learned how we all cope in
mhm,
arguments, and we all
yeah,
learn our stress triggers, and we all learn how to, like Nicole. I need space. I'm a fixer. I want to fix it. So, but
yeah. I was in the shower, and every fucking one of you came to the shower. I was like, I just need space for a minute.
I was like, okay, now we've learned, like,
Yeah.
she just needs space for a few minutes. I'm going to try to fix it, but I need to refrain from trying to fix it. She
Mhm.
will come talk to me
Mhm.
when she's ready. Um, so I think it was a really good growth opportunity for the quad.
Mhm.
And I think we really grew from it.
You two learned about the talking object.
Yes.
You want to
Yes.
explain that,
Yeah.
Ray?
Well, it started off with the talking stick, and a big part of what that disagreement was about was two people were trying to say what they wanted to say at the same time, and neither one of them was giving into it. One of the things me and Nicole use when it gets that way is a talking object. It's like, here, you can talk when you have
It
this.
doesn't matter what object it
It
is.
doesn't
It could
matter
We
be
what
used a
it
it could
blue. We
is.
literally
used a
be a
plastic
stick
blue
from
cup.
outside.
A stick,
We
a
did use a plastic
bottle,
cup.
a plastic cup, whatever, but to show, okay, it's my turn to talk. Okay, I'm done talking. Here's your turn. And it forces the other people to listen and try to understand what they're trying to say,
Not just to respond.
not just to
Right.
Yeah.
respond. Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
night we used a grill lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not because we were having an argument, but we were having a
Everybody was
sensitive
wanting to,
conversation.
yeah,
Yes.
everybody was
Yeah.
wanting to put their, and it was like,
Yeah.
Two
okay, hold
cents
on.
in.
We gotta calm this down and take turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The
no,
talking
that's
Just
stick
awesome.
is a good thing. Or the
yeah, a
talking
talking
object
object
or
is
whatever.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then our favorite thing happened Monday morning. They showed up to fix the
So
Wi-Fi.
so I'm the one that discovered it. So can I start? So I get
Yes.
up to go to the bathroom, and the cabin was really nice. It had two en suites. So I get up in our room and wander into the bathroom. The toilet is right in front of the window.
Well,
So
the
I
window is high up on the wall. Like it's
yeah,
not
Yeah.
you can't see somebody. Yeah.
right, but I could see our cars out there,
Mhm.
and I turned around, sat down. It was just our cars out there. And I, did my business, stood up to flush the toilet, and all of a sudden there is a white truck
There's another car.
and I'm like, "Hey, they're here to fix the internet." Um,
And we all sleep naked.
we
Like
all
we
sleep
we had
naked
we had
and
played, and then we all sleep naked.
yeah. And so Charlie is now scrambling to get to the door because I'm definitively not
I put
going to be the one
your
to answer
pajama
the door.
pants on.
He accidentally put my pajama pants on, and while you all obviously do not know what we look like, there is a definitive difference between mine and Charlie's size. So the fact that he managed to squeeze himself into my pants was pretty
Was
interesting.
comical. But what
Hold on, hold on, wait. Then he runs into our room and he's like, "They're here to fix the internet. Go in the bathroom." It's literally, I'm still asleep.
yeah.
He's like, "They're here to fix the internet. Go into the bathroom right now." And
He
I'm
sounds
like,
like when he proposed to me, but I'll tell that story later.
Yeah.
yeah, like, go into the bathroom. So I'm like half asleep, trying to run into the
Because I
bathroom.
had to go into your room to get the
I
box.
know, but so anyway, so that happens, and then I'm able to grab clothes and like go in there and get dressed and like come out. And
And we didn't realize the big bag of dicks. When I say big bag of dicks, we had a what a dozen dildos and vibrators.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds. Yeah, we
And
didn't use all of
We
them.
didn't use all of them,
and
but
the big fuck machine. I
and
mean,
And the
like
sex
the big
machine.
sex
and the
machine,
big
which
sex machine.
has a very large attachment on the end of it, just sitting right there
sitting
in the
right
living
there
room.
in the open, and I opened the door and they walked in, and the look on their faces was like, no wonder why these guys needed internet.
And yeah, literally, I come out and there's like
I
something on the table, and he looks at me because they're outside at this point getting something from the van or whatever, and he goes, I just had to cover them all up, and I was like, what? And he goes, all the dildos.
I grabbed the kitchen towel and just threw it over the dildos, and they were out because we were cleaning them.
Yeah,
That's why they were out, and the sex machine was out because we were it's using that large ass dildo and watching it bounce off the table.
right.
We were having fun with that. That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
Literally, it was
wa-
connected to it, and
yeah.
we would turn it on. It would just bounce and bounce and bounce.
bouncing.
It was very
Entertaining.
It was
hilarious.
entertaining.
Entertaining. And so I grab a blanket from the couch and I throw it over it real quick, and they come back in, and you can see the guys looking around, and they're looking at me, and then Nicole walks out and they're like, okay. Then Ray walks out and they're like, oh, what's going on
Oh.
here?
And it took a while for Marie to come out.
Yeah.
So they were probably kind of concerned about me.
Yeah, I think
probably.
when I walked out, they all of a sudden like had this look of relief on their face. And I think that's when they realized that Nicole had not been kidnapped and was not being tortured.
With a big
Right,
bag of
These
dicks.
sexually
that this was
tortured.
actually, you know,
Yeah.
that this was actually a consensual situation, as they
Yeah.
were like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
We definitely gave that small town something to talk about.
Oh,
Yeah.
most
Oh,
definitely.
These
most
guys definitely had something to talk about. You're not going to believe what I saw today
Yeah.
at work.
Yeah. And then they tried to make small talk about our local football team.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just kind of awkward.
So, yeah. So
And then we packed up and went
then we
home.
packed up, and we unfortunately
And that was sad.
went
It
home.
was the quickest
So,
weekend.
It was a very,
very
quick
quick
4
one.
days.
so, all right, we're gonna wrap up this podcast. As we stated in our first podcast, we like wrapping it up with shit swingers say. And this one is something that Nicole said on a cabin weekend.
Shit. What?
Whose dick is inside me?
I said that?
You did.
Oh, okay. Well.
And I laughed because it wasn't me, it was Ray. And I was standing in front of you, and I was like, obviously it's not me.
I don't remember saying that. Marie, do you remember you saying that?
No, but
Alcohol wasn't.
alcohol
There
was
some alcohol.
involved.
There was some alcohol.
Yeah.
And again, if you understood the context.
Yeah. We understood the context. So that wraps up our second podcast on the Polyquad Life. Go to our website, thepolyquadlife.com. Remember, you always can email us your questions at info@polyquadlife.com. And we will see you on our next episode, where I think we're going to talk about boundaries, etiquette, and the whole 9 yards in the lifestyle, and give everybody kind of a rundown of what's going on.
All right.
All right, everyone, have
See
a
you
good
next
night.
time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.